Diego C. Mortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang!
The carry sniper.
Surely it's a carry Legion, right? I mean, yeah.
I like this aggression too. Yeah, we're seeing the pressure being placed over here on Saberlight. He's underneath his tower. You figured that he'd be safe here, but it's not looking too great as there's going to be the first blood. But now Arteezy, he is getting clicked away here by Moon Meander. We'll go pop the stick, so it's going to be all right. But see the pings come out here. He's going to try to slow down Saberlight. There's that trap that we talked about. Starbreaker on board, going to get interrupted by Moon, but they still get themselves. It is a bit difficult, and you know, Dubo's doing the best he can. He has been doing a lot of harass. Been seeing a lot of dual breaths down there, trying to you know, put out harass, slow them down a bit. But
yeah, but the problem is that Nightfall's mana is just so full here.
Right.
He's gonna have to mango just to save himself if he lives here. Nah, like that's the problem. He got a lot and he got caught up there. I mean, he's maybe stolen some last hits here. He's got 19, but
it's a dead tomato.
Are you ready to run?
And possibly, no, I don't think Abed's gonna go for that. He's gonna play it safe. Staying a little bit too low. Nice ice path though coming out from Dubu. Does manage to slow down a little bit. Saberlight, he's trying, but Arteezy just keeps clicking away. The body blocks flies, just like, you know what? I'll just make sure that
abusing they're
hunting.
Laning stage has been very good.
They saw that they used the ultimate for that zone, so it's gonna be the roar. But the follow-up here from Fly, so the Guardian slight come out from Abed, and they take advantage of that. That ult. Fly nearby. In fact, a lot of EG making their way over. They're gonna go and just hold Braille in place. The follow-up toss here, but it's a good ice path. They're up macro pyre. A couple slights getting tossed through. Crit scrambling to chase after them. The slow over onto Dubu. They should be able to catch him at the very least, and they actually catch themselves a Zeus too. So Moon Meander gonna be forced to use that jump as EG continues to just click away. They know that they're very powerful right now. They dropped another Toxin over here and a Viper Strike on Braille. They'll easily purge it off, but
just continuing his farm. Little ulti there behind Moon.
Yeah, they're looking for the scout, and they do end up finding the Bristleback. Braille trying to run away with the Solar Guardian coming out from Fly. They are going to be able to take out the Aegis, and they'll take out a Shrine while they're here and go right back in. Looks like Legion Tomato, he was trying to help out, but it is just not going to happen, as now Tomato also in a bit of a sticky situation. Beautiful ice path, though, getting dropped by Dubu. Will slow down the rest of the team and cancel out some of those blinks. It looks like Saberlight is considering they do, because now they have the BKB. They're gonna walk right into each other, a rumble over here, but look at this AoE damage coming out. There it is, the Solar Guardian coming out there. They just melt. It is a disaster for TSM as the Braille runs away with that fresh BKB. Abed, though, he's in pursuit. He would like to get the kill over on the Zeus, and he should be able to manage it. My God.
Oh, that couldn't have been worse.
It's being able to kite. Especially, you know, for this Bristleback. Braille doing a decent job considering that he does not have an easy game with everything that they're throwing out here, but do get a duel off, and oh my God, yeah, it almost looked like it was going to be able to do it, but the roar coming out, they end up getting the kill on Arteezy, and they'll be able to punish Fly, so with some fast TPs coming out from the side of TSM.
Moving into the tri-camp here.
Yeah, there are
Saberlight
a couple
perfectly
people.
Positioned.
Yep, there's the Avalanche, though. They drop the ward. They have the vision. Go for the roar, and he's just ticking down with too much here. So Crit will end up getting the kill on Saberlight. Braille, they're joining into the fray. They realize that they might not have the whole team here. This Thunder God's Wrath come out, and they're just going to bash away over at Crit. They'll get a kill. And they're look at Nightfall. He's like, he sees that creep, and he's like, oh, I want that too. Sticks around a little bit longer. A little bit of that kiting coming on. Look at this range of the damage here over onto Braille. That feels real bad, especially when they've dropped that Nether Toxin and break them, especially with the draft that they've got here on the side of Evil Geniuses. You don't want to send your safe lane Legion like jumping in there to try lockdown. They'll open up with an ice path. That's great, but again, that break coming into play. The toss back over on Braille. He's got the BKB, but this physical damage is just proving to be too much, so they'll get a kill on Braille very easily, and they'll continue putting the damage over on the buildings. Nightfall just gets a kill on Moon Meander because he's a Viper, you know?
Okay.
Sometimes these things happen. And I don't know how they push them off right now. Especially not with their Bristleback. They call GG. They realize that they just can't do it.
I mean, that was their best timing, to be honest. They're supposed to be really strong with Bristleback, Ags, and BKB. He popped.
Oh no, actually we saw it on an EU series. where symmetrical was.
In a way, except maybe worse because you are not a ranged hero. It's like your right-click damage is just not that incredible, so it just feels like it's better off for you. There's a nice little kill on Dubu. 4 armor. Puck's got 5 under tower, so there's literally no way Puck's can out-trade him. The only advantage he has is that he has a nuke, but as long as Bryle's holding the creep wave like this, it's giving...
Everybody's moving over here to this mid lane. They're healing up Bryle. You can see EG also just over here. Gonna go and put some pressure on Moon Meander. They've got the Hex. They're gonna throw out the silence. That's a kill easily over here now, so... Abed grabbing up the Invis rune. He's pretty happy with this. We'll turn around and apply some pressure here to Bryle. Follow up with the good Earth Spike. They've got the Orb. Doesn't look like they're going to go any further than that, though, for the time being.
His skill build, the triple Wraith Band's a bit interesting, though. And now he's just dead. This was a large mistake.
Well, Dubu tries. He tries to get there fast enough, but takes a little time to get those sprites online, and like I said...
Oh, right now in the mid lane,
they are
he's
indeed
pretty far up.
Yeah, that's going to be the Dream Coil, and again, we talked about the Solar Guard. They throw out the silence, but doesn't seem to matter because they've had the physical, use a finger, and that's a kill for Abed, as now Saberlight, he is all alone on his own little island, it feels like, although Dubu following up here is going to try to heal him back up with the sprites, and it's enough, as we'll turn this right back around over onto the side of Evil Geniuses. Another silence, the slow, the impale, that's the kill for Bryle. But there is pressure being... They see Moon Meander. They have all the sentries down as Saberlight pops the Exorcism, but they're still looking like, oh no, he's got Spike Carapace. Moon Meander's going to survive a little bit longer. They can see Arteezy. Dream Coil's going to use the back lines, but these ghosts are actually chewing through over here on Arteezy, and he will in fact fall. Saberlight now turning his attention over to Crit, sitting a little bit low. Nightfall's going to have to teleport out, and it doesn't look like they have any way of canceling out the TP, but they will be able to peep Crit. And that's... As you can see, the side TSM are converging. Abed does have himself that nice rune. Dream Coil over onto 3 plus the Hex, and the Solar Guardian coming in hot from Nightfall will finish up Moon Meander. They're going to try to apply as much damage as they can to take down Saberlight, and it's not looking great here for Dubu. So a nice precise strike coming out from the side of Evil Geniuses will now open up the...
I mean, he's going to be a lot stronger when it hits 25 minutes than his armor, his agility, all those bonuses.
They got to survive until that point, though, as they open up a nice toss over into the other hand. God's going to get used, but they end up losing Moon Meander. They'll end up losing Saberlight as well. Fly next to fall. Tomato getting poked away here by Abed. A bit of peep shot over out to Crit. Not going to be able to assassinate him completely. Does have the salve. Gets canceled out by one of the creeps.
Thrust grenade is really good. Okay, here comes EG.
Okay, we see an opening over to Moon Meander, but the follow-up from Tomatoes immediately as he gets rid of Crit and Fly. Oh my god. Dream Coil's gonna come out. They're gonna try to use the Solar Guardian, try to buy a little bit more time, get a stun off. Does manage to land over onto Dubu. The chase is on after Tomato as Arteezy now trying to just fight away here, but he's looking not very healthy because the sniper is just being allowed to sit so far back. The heal coming out over onto Dubu. He's gonna be able to survive a little bit longer. Concussive grenade coming up. Brawl. He wants this kill on Arteezy. They end up getting the kill on Dubu. The fear coming out, the entangle, and in comes Saberlight. So they'll be able to get the kill on Arteezy. The chase is on though, as Nightfall, he's just trying to get some damage off, but again, Abed keeps popping back and forth. This sniper is just a reign of terror. He is just so very smart. Look at the way that his team's playing around him too. You know, Tomato just getting into position, just beats Crit down to death, and Crit just says, all right, I've had enough of this. Calls the good game.
He gave me the hee-hee ha-ha, right? Oh my gosh. What a game.
What a game.
There's a lot of like global heals to just save whoever you jump
About here with the Evil Geniuses draft. As I say this, they dispose over onto Moon Meander. Does have the Jingu, so he's going to just try to lifesteal back again so they can ensure that they get the kill on Crit, but he is going to die to Nightfall, and they do not manage healer most recently.
It has been.
Bottom lane, a little bit of pressure over onto Tomato. Dispose is going to land, and Nightfall wanting to put out some more damage. We'll turn his attention over to Moon Meander. His Plasma Field, just slow him down just a little bit more. Maybe 1 or 2 hits. He's going to try to dodge, but Crit will land the final punch.
If DK is their only core here, then you want him to have a good game. CG has lots of carry potential.
Oh gosh. Okay, Nightfall just running at Tomato in the bottom lane.
Same.
A bit more uncomfortable for Arteezy, but Moon and Crit. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, does land a good boundless, but they still have to dispose. They still have the damage drained, and they're still going to just get those lifesteal hit procs off on Moonmander.
The lane is just so freaking good, dude. 30%
For you there.
him getting picked up by EG maybe looked a little rough at the start, but I think as time has passed, it's just very clear that he's fitting their lineup well.
Ryle trying to get a solo kill is going to get a little bit of assistance here from Moonmeander. Saberlight coming in with that Solar Guardian. They'll follow up and try to finish off Crit. He's punching pretty fierce though, so they will be able to get the kill on Saberlight. They'll find the kill on Crit, and Moonmeander will eventually fall with Nightfall and
Eventually, because they can't kill them. Abed going to be forced to leave the mid lane here. Tomato kind of like trying to play chicken. Can they get him?
They got the Dream Coil off. Snap it, the drag back. They've got the lockdown. That is just going to be a dead Abed, and they lose fly to Saberlight as he just wandered over into the area. Roche is out, finished at this point. They've got the Aegis. Moonmeander, though, does manage to go and nick over here. Are they going to be able to just burn this Aegis immediately? Yes, they are. Very nicely done with that Wild Wing. Hand of God gets called out as well. Here we go. The Fervor comes out. They're going to try to survive just a little bit longer. And again, he's just stripped apart from the rest of his team. He's lifestealing pretty well here, but they still manage to get the kill on Arteezy. So you can see the Dream Coil. It connects over onto Abed. He is leashed up, and there's just so many heroes all grouped up in the small corner that there is the Boundless Strike following up with a nice illusory orb. Can they finish off the heroes? They see Crit. They'll get the kill. That's a double kill now for Bryle. As the Solar Guardian's going to get popped in, they're trying to find Fly. They find him with a big hammer. And it's a beautiful fight coming out from the side of Evil Geniuses. They remove the...
I think Moon's done a really good job this game on the Monkey King.
Oh, they found themselves Abed. The Hex comes out though with the fault. They weren't expecting Tomato to be there, so no shackles. Going to be able to hold them to place. They jump over onto Abed. They've got plenty of damage, and there it is. Saberlight, though, he's taking too much damage here coming out from Troll, so he's going to fall to Arteezy. As there's going to be the Hand of God. Some more bashes coming out. Can they finish off this Chaos Knight? Yes, they will, but Moonmeander, he's dropped the Monkey King ultimate, and he's lifestealing pretty well, but Nightfall, he's doing so much damage. They dive back and forth. They get the kill on Arteezy. Bryle, he's going to try to finish off here, but he cannot. There's the ping. They do a scan as well. They can see that there's more making their way down. Moon getting some of this information. Free dance. See? Open up with the Boundless with the Solar Guardian and the Wukongs. All the circles, but the rebound coming to play, but he can't go anywhere because he's leashed up here by the puck. He's got the sidekick on him. He's going to be able to go and just use that ultimate. Look at this damage coming out. Nice. He just absolutely blows up Bryle. Is he going to be able to get himself anything more? No. Moonmeander will be able to finish him.
In a lot of these fights, that Chaos Knights had a little bit of struggle fighting, but maybe not this one.
Maybe not. The BKB gets popped on Nightfall. They'll turn back around. Saberlight does manage to stand over onto Crit. They're going to slow him down. A nice Dream Coil getting it put into place here. They have the sidekick, though, dropped over here onto Abed. Boundless connects. The Monkey will clean up Crit. And now they're going to chase the Blink Dagger. They've got the hammer to turn around over onto Abed. They need to get enough damage off as Nightfall. Continue to just drain some of Tomato's damage here over onto the side. You're going to see Arteezy joining back in. The Hand of God. Is it enough? Yes, it's going to be enough to keep him alive. As now Saberlight, though, has been left behind. He's rooted into place. This is looking like a dead Dawnbreaker. And Bryle on the back line. Oh, the Boundless comes in from downtown. But this is not looking good now for Abed. Moonmeander running away. And we see here that he is going to get rooted into place. And he is going to pay for jumping in and getting that last hit.
All right. Not bad. I mean, they keep the puck alive. See, good on Marcy and Shadow Shaman, though. Those are the guys that are going to be most vulnerable to those.
Okay, again, the opening. That's a lot of damage that they're throwing out immediately. Just blow up Nightfall, so he is not a part of this fight. Does not have buyback. There's not going to be that Eye of the Storm or that damage coming out from the Razors. They're going to end up losing Fly, too. Now, the dispose, though, over onto Moonmeander. They'll try to get the silence. Hand of God comes out, but it's not going to be enough to offset this damage. So now TSM gonna have to run away from the side of Evil Geniuses as Abed does manage to land Searing Chains over onto 2. They drop the Wraith Pack, the Dispose coming out over onto Saberlight. In comes Arteezy. They blow up Crit, but they blow up Saberlight right back at him with these BKBs. Fly will fall. And now Tomato, he has to run here. This is looking real dangerous when you've got this throw, when you've got Abed on this Ember. He's just trying to fight him. He just knows that he's not gonna be able to do it. It's a triple kill now for Arteezy.
Pretty big mistake by Moonmeander to get caught up there, unfortunately. I don't know if he got like Searing a great fight, but...
Oh god, alright, they just blow up Flies. They see an opening, but now Saberlight ending up getting hit here with the bash. He's not going to be able to do much. Just have the Stormers. He's going to be able to run away fast enough, though. No, the right-click damage is too massive coming up from Nightfall as he manages to go hold to place. Moonmeander trying to fight through. You can see Bryle trying to run away from Abed. Abed trying to find the opening, trying to find this kill. It's Moonmeander. He fights in the middle of all of his monkeys, but he's not going to survive. And they did event
TSM draft. as they ran down their opponents. And
Okay,
then it led to
Tomato.
Roche.
Jumping in, wants to just burn. Okay, that's gonna be the Aegis. Tomato having that BKB, but Nightfall, he's already got him linked up. He's gonna be stealing as much of this damage as possible. They're gonna try to force forward, but they get the bash off over onto Tomato. This is not looking good for the Chaos Knight, as they'll try to do whatever they can to keep him alive, but it's just not going to be enough. They'll lose Tomato, crit falling on the back lines. Moon Meander trying to get a couple clicks off over here onto Nightfall, but there's just too much physical damage coming out from him. He will end up dying, and these barracks. All right, Bryle. He's trying to poke here, be a little cheeky. Needs a little bit more damage to finish off Nightfall, and they do indeed have it, but now he is going to pay for it because the shackles come out. That is a dieback, and the racks are falling here. They do not have Moon Meander, they don't have Bryle, they don't, as he's going for the next one. And there's not a whole heck of a lot that TSM can do because they just don't have those buybacks. They're trying to slow him down, but this Ancient indeed is falling. They're throwing their bodies over here. Fly's just gonna throw out the shackles of it. No, they just have their eyes on this Ancient. The GG gets called. Evil geniuses. They are looking so good after this change here. We